2 creatures that can become dragons. In a video, I introduced to you the famous dragons in Chinese mythology. Those dragons are known as true dragons. Most of them are born from chaos and possess within them the power to create or destroy the world. However, within the dragon clan, some beings are not originally dragons, but through special methods, they gradually evolve to transform themselves into a part of the dragon lineage. So let's watch this video to find out which creatures they are. Let's move on to the first creature, the carp. In China, there is an extremely famous legend. It is the legend of the carp jumping over the Dragon Gate. The Dragon Gate, or Loong, is a location in mythology situated atop a waterfall in the area of the Yellow River. There is a theory that the Dragon Gate was formed from the battle between Ying Long and Wu Zhiqi, one of the 4 monkeys of havoc. Another theory says that Dragon Gate was formed during the process of flood control of Yu the Great, so it is also called Yumen. In general, both theories agree that Dragon Gate was formed around the time of Yu the Great's flood control. According to legend, every year, at a certain time of the year, many carps gather in this area. They will try to swim against the rushing water to reach the Dragon Gate. Any carp that successfully jumps over the Dragon Gate will transform into a dragon, flying straight up into the sky. Now move on the second creature, water snake. The Shu Yiji, Tales of Strange Matters, has a passage that says, "A water snake can transform into a jiao after 500 years. A jiao can transform into a dragon after 1,000 years. A dragon can transform into a horned dragon after 500 years. And a horned dragon can transform into a Ying Long after 1,000 years." So, according to the Tales of Strange Matters, snakes can transform into dragons. However, this is not an easy process. In addition to having to go through a long time, the prerequisite for them to become dragons is that they must develop spirituality, have awareness, and be able to start cultivating. Moreover, in the early stages of the process of becoming a dragon, they must avoid the dangers that always lurk in the natural world. Just like that, after 500 years, the snake will turn into a jiao, also known as a jiaolong. At this time, the body of the jiaolong is already very similar to that of a dragon, extremely large. In Mo Ke Huishi, the description of the jiaolong is as follows. A jiao has the shape of a snake. Its head is like a tiger. It can grow to be several meters long. It lives in the deep lakes and caves under rocks of streams, and its cry sounds like a cow's moo. And jiao must hide under the water and continue to cultivate for another 1,000 years if it wants to become a true dragon. However, to become a dragon, a jiao must swim down the river to the ocean. But with the large body of a jiao, once it moves to swim down the river to the sea, it will cause large floods, destroy crops, houses, and harm people. The ancient Chinese called such events zhu jiao. It means that the jiao is on the move. To deal with zhu jiao, the ancient Chinese hung a sword under each bridge, and they called these swords Zhan Long Jian, Dragon Slayer Sword, with the belief that every time a jiao passes by, this sword will destroy it, preventing floods. Nowadays, some ancient bridges in China still have this sword hanging, and those are the 2 creatures that can become dragons. However, according to the general concept, they are not pure dragons after all. Their strength and status are still quite far from the true dragons and the legends that I introduced before. So, that's all. Do you know of any other creatures that can turn into dragons? Please let me know in the comments below. Goodbye and see ya!